Long ago, in a distant land, there lived 4 friends. 3 of them were scholars, brilliant men who had devoured every book and memorized every scroll. The fourth, well, the fourth was simple. He had no formal learning, but he had a healthy supply of common sense. One day, the most learned of the scholars declared, puffing out his chest, "We have mastered all knowledge. There is nothing left to learn." His companion chimed in, gesturing to their poor friend here. "Indeed, a shame our poor friend here knows nothing at all." The simple friend just smiled. "Maybe not from books, but I do know how to live wisely." Their grand plan was to travel to the king's court. Surely, with their vast intellect, they would be showered with riches and honor. As they set off down a forest road, the third scholar dreamed aloud, "Imagine the wealth, the respect. Our wisdom will make us famous." The simple friend nodded. "That sounds good, but remember, knowledge must be used carefully." The first scholar just laughed. "Ha! What do you know about carefulness? Just try to keep up." And so they walked, deeper and deeper into the woods, the scholars debating complex theories while the simple friend watched the monkeys chatter in the trees. Soon, their path was blocked by something strange, a scattered pile of sun-bleached bones. The second scholar knelt, his eyes wide with academic curiosity. "Look, the bones of a magnificent animal!" An idea, brilliant and terrible, sparked in the first scholar's mind. "Let us use our knowledge to bring it back to life, a perfect demonstration of our power." A knot of dread tightened in the simple friend's stomach. "Wait," he urged. "That seems dangerous. What if it's a fierce creature?" The third scholar scoffed. "You're afraid because you are ignorant. We are masters of science. We will prove our wisdom." And so the grand experiment began. The first scholar, a master of anatomy, stepped forward. "I know how to join the bones." He chanted an ancient verse, and with a clatter and a click, a perfect skeleton assembled itself on the forest floor. Then the second scholar, a biologist, took his turn. "And I can restore the flesh and skin." He sprinkled a series of powders, and sinew and muscle wrapped around the bones, followed by a coat of tawny fur. The shape became terrifyingly clear. "Stop," the simple friend whispered, his eyes fixed on the emerging form. "That's a lion." But the third scholar, brimming with arrogance, was ready for the finale. "And I shall breathe life into it." "Nonsense," the first scholar sneered at their friend's panic. "Watch the glory of knowledge." As the third scholar began his final life-giving incantation, the simple friend didn't wait to argue. He scrambled up the nearest tallest tree he could find. From his perch, he watched as a twitch animated the lion's whiskers. He saw its tail flick once, then twice, and then a roar that shook the very leaves from the trees. The great lion was alive. For one single, horrifying moment, the 3 scholars stood frozen, their faces masks of pure terror. Their glorious creation stared back with ancient, hungry eyes. There was a blur of golden motion, a cloud of dust, and 3 terrified screams that were cut abruptly short. The 3 wise scholars had all the knowledge in the world, but not a shred of wisdom. The lion, having finished its unexpected meal, wandered off into the forest. A long silence passed before the simple friend climbed down, his legs trembling. He looked at the empty space where his companions had stood. "Poor friends," he said softly to himself. "If only they had used a little common sense." And so the simple man lived on, safe and, as it turns out, truly wise, proving that a library full of books is no match for a single, well-used brain. For knowledge without wisdom is just a very, very clever way to get yourself eaten.